Hi, everybody. It's that time again. Time for another episode of Memory of Magnet with Amanda DeLalla. I'm not going to introduce myself because you're probably sick of it, but but let's jump right in. Hope you enjoyed that little snippet of Journey to the Past from Anastasia, which I have actually never seen live. I think I might have seen the animated film when I was a small child. I don't remember anything about it. But I hope you enjoy the episode nonetheless. I know it's a bit of a fan favorite show. What do we have here? Oh, we go from one Studio 54 show to another with Roundabout Theater Company's Holiday Inn. As you probably know, Holiday Inn is based off of the classic film that starred Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire way back in the day. But it also incorporates many other songs from the Irving Berlin catalog in this particular production. This show is noteworthy to me for being one of only 2 Broadway shows I have seen with my mom. Mom is not much of a theater goer because for the most part, because she doesn't like the crampedness of the house with the seats. But I know she loves Holiday Inn the film, so I got her tickets through Roundabout Theater Company to see this show for Christmas when it was running, and that was and it turned out to be a pretty fun day. So yeah. Holiday Inn featured Bryce Pinkham in the Bing Crosby role from A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder, and Corbin Bleu in the Fred Astaire role, who you might know from the High School Musical franchise. I gotta say, Holiday Inn had some of the most wonderful choreography I've ever seen in a Broadway show. But then again, you kind of have to have wonderful choreography in this play because dancing is kind of, and singing is kind of integral to the characters' livelihoods. In fact, the opening song, Stepping Out with My Baby / I'll Capture Your Heart, shows Pinkham and Blue's characters fighting over a girl, using their singing and their dancing as weapons. Bryce goes, "I'll capture your heart," singing. And then Corbin goes, "Just wait until she gets a load of my dancing." Yeah, so it's a really fun moment. And there were a lot of really fun numbers in this production. Corbin Bleu, honestly, I thought was the standout of the whole thing. I thought he was going to get a Tony nomination, and I was surprised he didn't. He was a wonderful dancer. He was in fine voice, and he just brought so much personality to the role. And I really think he's come a long way from his High School Musical days, and I'd love to see him in even more shows. So I wanted to spend this episode, since we just went to Studio 54 with Kiss Me Kate, talking a little bit about the history of the place. And it was another reason why I wanted to bring my mom to this particular show, because it was playing at Studio 54. So it was kind of a happy accident. Studio 54 used to be a really extravagant high-end nightclub that existed during the 80s. And those days of clubbing and disco and party hardying. Wow, I'm such a fruitcake. But anyway, it had sentimental value to my mom because she grew up during that time. And a little part of me wanted her to see what the place looked like now that it's, a Broadway theater and owned by Roundabout Theater Company. And it's really amazing to me that they were able to revamp the whole place from a club into this beautiful venue. And Irving Berlin, who wrote the music for Holiday Inn, as well as a number of other Hollywood films. Did I say Hollywood Inn? I hope not. But anyway, for a bunch of musical films back in the day, my favorite of which being Easter Parade. You can actually find several songs from the Judy Garland Easter Parade film, and Fred Astaire again, in this particular production of Holiday Inn. And I did want to give a special shout out to all the Jewish songwriters out there who actually wound up writing majority of the Christmas songs we take for granted. And I also wanted to give a second shout out to Dennis Jones, who is responsible for the choreography in this show. That being said, that's the end of today's episode. I hope you have a wonderful one, and I'll see you next time for the big season finale.